I'm just better. It is like 4:19 a.m. and I look like shit. But I'm so hyper. I'm just gonna sit on the floor because I'm awesome and eat this peanut. My face looks really bad. These chips, that look like bananas. I feel so high right now, but I'm not. I'm just really tired. I got an amazing idea. I've decided it's early enough and I'm tired enough that I'm gonna try and do my makeup. Peanut butter. I'm totally distracted by the snacks that I brought in. It's way too early for this shit. This is gonna look beautiful. Here, I'm opening this thing here that you call, I don't know what you call it, makeup bag. There you go. I just hope you know that I'm gonna look so pretty. Oh shit, I forgot to close that. Now it's all over everywhere. Got one of my sponges. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me. Oh shit, I just got foundation on my fucking laptop. No! This is not cool. Right here. This is what you call, you shouldn't be doing your makeup around your laptop and hanging shit over your laptop because then it gets on your fucking buttons. Okay, so I'm gonna use, I use Fit, and the number is 115 because I'm really pasty, but I'm not too pasty. I don't know how to explain it. And I got shit everywhere. Like, this is not cool. Okay. And I just rubbed makeup into my parents' carpet. Okay. So figure out how to do this. You think that I've done this a million times, that I know how to do this by now? But you know what? Every day I learn something new about my makeup. Like shit that I'm doing wrong. Cause I'm awesome like that. So I'm gonna just like put this all in her hair and be all beautiful like this. And just so you know, I have no idea what I'm doing because I can't really see anything. Oh shit, that was a lot. I'm gonna have like no makeup left by the time I'm done this. Again, I say it's like 4:30 in the morning and I'm doing this right now. This is ridiculous. I'm doing this because I'm too tired to sleep, if that makes sense. Because I'm awesome and retarded and decide to do stupid shit like this at 4 o'clock in the morning while I'm conversating with someone. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this right now. Deal with it. So yeah, hopefully you guys will like my, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Can you hear that? That's my dog. She is dreaming and she's chasing. Get those bunnies, Molly. Get those bunnies. She's actually like stone cold sleeping and she's talking or barking in her sleep. See if I always can turn. It's crazy. Now I'm gonna do my powder, which I'm also gonna use a sponge for that as well, because because my makeup brushes have somewhat disappeared into the abyss of me moving out of my parents' house, which is where I am right now because it's almost Christmas. Santa's coming. Oh god, that's really white. Okay, well, I'm using a different sponge because I lost it under the couch. Okay, well, now that that's done, put that away. Oh, for my powder, I use Emotional Brilliance Translucent Face Powder that is from Lush, and it's just a little store. I don't know, they have it in like 47 states or something like that, or countries, I don't know. Anyways, it was based in like, I don't know, like I should know these things, but I'm blanking right now. I actually worked at Lush, and they made us do all this stupid learning shit. I know, right? No, and I had to take this like tutorial course and learn about the history of the company and stuff like that. And it was ridiculous. It was a waste of my time. This is like pretty much empty. Looks like a tube of it looks like a tube of lipstick, but it's actually concealer. And because I'm almost done, like it's pretty much done, skis, I use a sponge and I just like push it in there. And I'm just like, and I use it around my eyes so it doesn't look like I'm like get punched in the face. Oh, funny story. Okay, you know how like some parents are just like typical, like my parents are like, you're not allowed to wear makeup, you're too young, and blah 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 blah. Well, I'll tell you the traumatizing story of the first time that I ever wore makeup out in public. Okay, so like I wasn't allowed to even wear like lipstick. I was allowed to wear like shiny lip gloss and stuff, but my parents were like, you can't wear makeup until you're like 14 and blah blah blah. So that's if you live in, I don't know, for my hometown it's like basically grade 8 in high school. And so I'm sitting there and it's the day before my birthday, and I got a whole bunch of makeup for my birthday. Or I'm like writing down a list. I was like, I want this makeup and this makeup. And like my mom actually sat me down and showed me how to apply my makeup. Okay? And none of my friends had ever seen me with any makeup on ever. And so the next day after my birthday, I went to go shopping at the mall with my friends or just hang out, whatever. And I did my makeup. I had like blush and like a little bit of the, like a more tinted like lip gloss, whatever. It wasn't too dramatic, but I was wearing like a little bit of eyeliner and brown goldy type eyeshadow. And my friend Matt, friggin', I'm just like, hey guys, and whatever, and he turns around, he's like, oh my god, what the fuck happened to your face? And I was like, oh my god, my mom made me look like a clown, and I'm like, friggin' about to like bawl my eyes out. He's like, shit, that totally came out wrong. And he sat down and he's just like, no, like, you caught me off surprise. Like, I never see you with makeup. I mean, like, you look beautiful. Blah, blah. I was like, yeah, nice save type thing. And basically, for a whole 5 minutes, I was traumatized. Because I was like, I'm never wearing makeup again. I look like a clown. It was really bad. But it was really funny. But he cleared it up pretty fast. Just the look on his face when he's like, oh shit, that came out totally wrong. Anywho, so what you just saw me apply here was the Feeling Younger Skin Tint from Lush. Another thing about Lush that you probably didn't know, all of their stuff is organic. So it's like you're putting like fruit oils and shit on your face instead of all these shitty chemicals that's in this other makeup that I'm mixing and putting on my face. I'm using, for eyeshadow, I'm using the Eye Enhancers something something from CoverGirl. You can tell which colors I use the most, I guess. And it's basically like a light sort of color, like a champagne, a gold, a copper, and like a matte brown. I use my my middle finger, and I just take this dark brown like that, basically like you got a brown fingerprint, and I just go right on the in the corner crease of my eye. And somebody is Skype messaging me, but I can't see it because I'm busy. And I just put it on the inside corner. Darkest part is right on the outer corner of my eye. And you can also put a little bit underneath. I take the copper color right here, and I grab a bunch of that on the same, you can use the same finger. So normally what I do is I just wipe it off of my pants or cloth or whatever, and use the same finger. And basically I go a little bit further into the lid, and I sweep backwards, and then I go from the corner in, the outer corner in, and I just basically sweep it in. But I don't want it to come too far, too far towards the inner corners, because I still have 2 more colors that I'm going to use. And it's going to be magical. Magical. And basically I just take my ring finger and I sort of try and smudge that together and blend it really well. Sexy! Okay. For all the boys out there, putting on makeup is exhausting. Back to business. The next color that I'm going to use is this yellow gold color, and it is literally a very yellow gold. Rub it in there. And this one is really hard. You do not want to just like go from the inner corner and smudge it all the way across. You basically want to go just right where the corner of the lid is starts and go halfway up. So you just want to go like that. So basically you're going about this far over. So just that first section. And then what you want to do is you sort of want to blend it back in. And if it starts to get really faded in where there's no brown, then just dip your finger in the color again and just do the very inner corner. And if you want to do, just spice it up a little bit, and you can put a little bit on the underneath as well. Then I take the champagne color, not usually too much, and I just like do right here in my eyebrows, right underneath my my brow bone, just right down there, and right from the arch back to where your eyebrow fades into the side of your forehead. So just basically like that. Then I take the brush that I used for my foundation, or the sponge that I used for my foundation, and I just go underneath. This is why I don't do my blush first. I do my eyes first. But I just go underneath and get all the fallout that fell as you were putting on your eyeshadow. Then I'm going to grab another one of these thingies here, sponges, and I'm going to do my cheeks. And usually with your cheeks you want to use a brush, but like I said, I don't know where my brushes are. So I'm using Fresh Glow Bare Mineral Blush. Whatever. Right? If I go do the fish face and just go in along my cheekbone and smile really weirdly and just right around the apples of my cheeks. Okay, now that that's done, my nose is really bugging me. Okay, now comes the intense part, as most guys would call it, because they're like, how do you do that without poking your eye? I was like, well, most of the time I do poke my eye, I just don't really care. So I have the double extended eye illuminator from L'Oreal Paris, and I have the with the copper sparkle second step, which is supposed to enhance the color of my eyes. And if you haven't already noticed, I have very blue eyes. So first step I'm gonna do, and this is hard to do in the freaking computer camera, so any guys that are watching this right now, just know that I have some mad skills. And guys always wonder why we make those stupid faces when we're putting on mascara. It's so we don't poke ourselves in the eye. I don't know why, but it just seems more natural to make that really retarded O face while you're like, it's like, oh my god, putting on mascara, it feels so, oh my god. I'm gonna laugh so hard if my mom or dad walks in right now, because I'm staying at their house for the holidays. So I'm gonna laugh if they walk in, they're like, why the fuck are you doing your makeup at 5 o'clock in the morning? Woohoo! Okay, now I'm going to use the waterproof eyeliner. It's from Rimmel London, and it's in black. And it says it's waterproof, but I'm pretty sure I tested this theory when I cried last week and it ran all over my face. I'm just going to apply this on the inner and outer waterline, or the upper and lower waterline. Just right in there, because it looks so sexy. Ta-da! Oh my god, I look so much better. That's how I do my makeup. And I look amazing at 4:51 a.m. and I'm going absolutely nowhere. Oh my god, I'm so lazy right now. I don't want to edit this. It's like 33 minutes long.